Good morning. The Tigray Defense Forces had made a statement on the current war. They have appointed two people to negotiate on behalf of Tigray, and they issued their willingness. They are willing to participate in the peace negotiation. Yeah. They say in the spirit of a new year, they're willing to participate in this peace negotiation. So the entire statement, if you can see, it says today, September 11, 2022, Ethiopia in and outside the country are celebrating the advent of a new year. It is the government of Tigray's solemn desire to see Ethiopians in general, and the people of Tigray in particular, to no longer hear the sound of gunfire and the blockage of essential service in humanitarian aid, associated pain and suffering. Today, to the end, the government of Tigray is prepared to participate in a robust peace process under the aspect of the African Union. Furthermore, we are ready to abide by immediate mutual agreement from both sides, agreeing essentially to the cessation of hostility in order to create conducive atmosphere. Indeed, the government of Tigray has repeatedly called for and worked toward the peaceful resolution of the current conflict. The government of Tigray is prior unilateral compliances with the cessation of hostility is a case in point. We expect a credible African Union lead peace process. This peace process will also include mutually acceptable moderators, international observer who will help the participate party build mutual trust, instill the confidence in the peace process, and support and oversee the implementation of commitment, and international expert to provide necessary guide and advice on the integrity of the peace process. We are convinced that only through peaceful dialogue can we achieve a lasting solution to this tragedy. Following a cessation of hostility, meaning that if they agree on to stop the war, the next step is to finalize comprehensive negotiated ceasefire, an all-inclusive political dialogue to resolve issue underlying the current conflict, to finalize and then fix whatever started the war to begin with. The government of Tigray has set up a negotiating team ready to be deployed without delay. This team includes Getachew Reda and then General Taskan. Taskan is a military commander of Tigray Defense Force. Has been given the mandate to represent the government of Tigray in the future negotiation. In the spirit of new year and a fresh start, let us end the fighting, give a peace a chance, and start on a path toward peace and prosperity. So this was issued today. And so that Getachew guy, I looked up his because I didn't know who it was before, because the spelling on the internet is different from the spelling that was on Twitter. I guess they spell it in Tigray language, which is different than what was written on in English. But this is his picture. He's here in the battlefield, and he is the commander of Tigray, and very smart guy. And let's see, how old is this guy? How old is him? Or how old? I don't know if his age is on here. It says his age is about in July. In July 2021. In July 2021, his age is 68. So this guy is old school. And so that's what's going on. And so my opinion is that I don't think this. I don't think it matters. The peace negotiation that's currently going on is not gonna be any different than what was before. What was it? I mean, there are many other peace negotiation run by African Union. African Union are basically a collection of they're a collection of dictators. You know, these people, if you look at the people that are appointed for this position in the African Union, the organization itself, terrible people. They are the former dictator themselves, extremists, and one is they get involved. Their whole purpose is actually to get money to collect money from both sides. Of course, they will get under the table money from each side and negotiate for the interest of whoever gives them the most money. It's not about peace. They don't care about peace. They don't care about bringing stability in the region. The whole purpose of each and every one of these groups is to make sure they make money for themselves, pretending, and also they will even sell weapons in the conflict, because this is a big business for their country. Whichever country they represent, they will go ahead and sell weapons into the war. Just like when you see Turkey president showing up to every conflict in the region, everywhere in the world, he pretend to break peace. He pretend to be the peacemakers in the region, but what he does is he will sell his drones to each side, whoever can afford to pay for the drones. His main goal is to sell his weapons and collect the money and leave. He is not interested in creating peace, because creating peace means he's not going to make any money, because they're not going to buy weapons to kill each other. And same thing for the rest of these African Union bullshit. African themselves are really a disgraced nation in general. They are entirely relied on the West. Their whole life is basically depending on economy of the West. And when it comes to a war, they're not known for making peace. So I really doubt there will be any greater outcome from this negotiation, but we'll watch and see. And of course we want to see the end of this war, but it's very unlikely. And the likely outcome will probably be and the groups that is involved in this war, the Oromo, the Amhara, those two big groups, both of them were divided by the government, just like when they were under TPLF. dividing them and then fight each one of them to fight each other. Divide each one of them. Amhara, there's one Amhara group that support the government, and then there's another Amhara group that are trying to fight for their own independence. And then the Oromo, one of them support the OLF, which is about 40%, and then the rest of it is fighting, and then the rest of the Oromo is fighting with the government. So to try to unite this group for the collective unity of the whole country, and for the true democracy of the whole entire region, is not gonna be possible under any of these groups. I mean, the TPLF, to be truthful, we don't want, as Oromo individuals or populations, or even as a human being, nobody wants to see any kind of genocide against any groups, really. When Abiy first come to power, everybody is happy that he's gonna make things better. There's gonna be better reforms. There's gonna be independence for every region. People just want to be left alone to do whatever they do best, to open businesses, to educate themselves, to better their lives, and that is not being possible under these groups. Any of these groups, the Oromos, it's not going to be possible under OLF. OLF have never been in government where they have run any kind of. They have no history of them being ever ruled in any kind of democratic society. The TPLF have been in power for the last 30 years, and they also will not have. They don't have any history of creating unity within the country. They've been ruling the country under the brutal dictatorship. It's just that it's been on the news now. They are the one under a dictatorship themselves, but that's what they've been doing to the other people in the region for the last over 30 years. And then so that's the update for this conflict. Stay tuned.